You can make over $100,000 a year as a solo pooper scooper. If you want to make between $500 and $750 a day scooping dog poop, stay tuned. Yep, you heard that right. Between $500 and $750 a day scooping dog waste. My name is Kroopin and I'm the owner of Kroopin's Poopin Scoopin. I have been scooping dog poop for the past 5.5 years and running this business. I've also been documenting the journey on YouTube. And if we go back to this video where I talked about making $300 a day scooping dog poop, go back and watch that. I just did. And as grateful as I am that I have documented the journey, I have learned so much. I have learned so much since that video, and I am so grateful that I had that. So I needed to go ahead and make an updated video because the prices have changed drastically. The landscape of the dog waste industry has increased and changed drastically. The professionalism has changed drastically, and our rates have changed drastically. And in the last video, I based all of the prices off of one-time cleans. Now I will say, making $300 a day as a solo scooper is still excellent money. I'm no longer a solo scooper. I have a lot more overhead now. I've reinvested back into the business drastically. I have an office now. I have branded vehicles, which are very, very expensive. I've hired a virtual assistant, mainly because I wanted to work my way out of the field. I enjoy doing social media. I enjoy spending a lot of time with my family. I enjoy doing the coaching calls because this social media thing has led to a lot of things. Okay, it's led to a lot of things. And so I'm not a solo scooper in the field anymore. But I wanted to let those of you know that want to be solo scoopers how doable it is to make excellent income by yourself. Because let's face it, not everybody wants to grow a big business. Not everybody wants to have a bunch of employees. Not everybody wants to have an office. So if you're watching this, please don't ever feel the pressure or feel inadequate when you see other business owners or you see other people that are flaunting their stuff online or they're talking about all these different things that they're doing. Each person has its own unique challenges. Each business has its own set of challenges. And I will say the most profitable I ever was when I was a solo scooper. Let's go over the basics of what you're going to need to make excellent money scooping dog poop. You're going to need your basic essential scooping equipment. Your trash bags, your rake, your pooper scooper bucket, and your sanitizer. These are the basic things that you need. If you want to see all the other equipment that I have used, go ahead and click this video up here. It's an older video, it's a rough video. I'm going to make an updated video. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to be remaking and updating a lot of these older videos because I've heard you guys. I know you guys want me to make updated videos. I'm going to do it. The main reason why I hadn't is because going back and watching those videos, it's tough. It's tough for me to go back and watch it. It's hard for me to even watch myself on camera, as weird as it sounds. I don't know about you, but do you like the way that your voice sounds on the phone or in a recording? I don't love it. And so going back and watching my videos is a little tough, but I want to make sure I'm giving you guys what you want. And so much has changed over the years, and I owe it to you guys to give you some updated information, as my business has changed drastically. So you have your scooping equipment. Now, how are you going to accept payments? Because you need to get paid. You can't run a business if you're not getting paid. Now, I have a CRM called Jobber. It's what I use to run, grow, and manage my small pooper scooper business. I take payment. I do my invoicing, I do my quoting, I do all of my customer communication, all within Jobber. But if you're just getting started and you're like, I have no money. I have no money to purchase anything like that. I get it, but I want to challenge you to get a CRM as soon as possible. Don't wait too long. I know a lot of people can't operate their business without a CRM. And there's a lot of people that operate a business with a CRM. I have done both. I couldn't imagine going back to not having a CRM. And my husband actually just started a tree service. Side note, he started a tree service. He had one way back in the day. It was a mess. It was a mess. I mean, he was doing it. He was a mess. The business was a mess. Fast forward, 10, 12 years later, he's using Jobber and doing the whole CRM thing, sending out the quotes electronically, having the customer accept the quote, and then he processes that and turns it into a job, and then they pay through their onboarding link or through their automated link, and he gets paid with a credit card. It's very easy. It's very streamlined. And the other day, it was yesterday actually, he's like, this is crazy. He's like, this is crazy how streamlined this is. This is amazing. He's seen what I've been able to do with my pooper scooper business, and he's like, there's no other way. There's no way that I wouldn't use Jobber. I said, that's what's up, sir. That's what's up. We love Jobber over here. But say, for instance, you can't use Jobber right away, but you're going to, so save that link down in the description for in the future. You can use QuickBooks, because you can send, I think you can send invoices through QuickBooks. You can use Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. There are some other credit card processing companies out there. I don't know too much about them, so we're not going to get into that. But you need to have a certain way that you're going to collect payments, and try to keep it as simple as possible. You don't want to be collecting money from all over the place because it gets very disorganized and it's hard to keep track of it all. So I would suggest pick 1 or 2 ways of how you're going to collect payment and stick to that. And then as soon as it makes sense, what are you going to do? You're going to get Jobber. And then you're going to need paying customers, because you need customers that are going to pay for your services. Now, there are people out there that do not value your service. They do not value what you do. They are going to look down upon what you do. You can't worry about those people. We ain't got time for those people, because we got time for people that value our services, people that are going to pay for our services, so then we can send them an invoice and we can go to their house with the pooper scooper equipment that we purchased, and we can scoop up their dog poop, so then they can be happy, they can pay us, and then we can be happy. Right? That's what we want, right? That's what we want. Because what is this life about at the end of the day? What is it really about? Okay, I know you're probably like, okay, Erica, tell me, how am I going to make $500 to $750 a day scooping dog poop? I need to know the details. Okay, I'm gonna give them to you. Calm down. An experienced scooper can scoop between 20 and 30 houses a day. How are you gonna get these customers? That's another video for another time. If you wanna see a video like that, leave a comment down below. I can make that happen, because I'm making a bunch of new videos, okay? New me, new podcast studio, and I'm doing more talking head videos. So how are you gonna get those customers? That's on you. But you can scoop between 20 and 30 houses a day. My personal favorite sweet spot, if you will, is 25 houses, as my route density isn't as tight as I would like. And in Michigan, we do have some larger yards. We don't have a bunch of teeny tiny yards. Our average yard size is like 1/8 of an acre or a 1/4 acre. And those 1/4 acres, they're a doozy, especially in the summer heat when there's no shade. So let's base our price off of $25 per service, because that's pretty much what I'm at right now. That's like the average. We're about $25 a house. Now, some are less, some are more. Some people are only being charged $87 a month. Some people are paying me $230, $280 a month to service their property. So that's kind of where my sweet spot is, okay? So if you are doing 20, 25, or 30 houses at $25 a pop on average, how much are you making? What is that? Get your little calculator out. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Okay, you didn't want to get your calculator out. It's fine. I'll do all the work for you. I'm not scooping the dog poop for you, okay? I'm not doing it. It's on you. So we're doing 25 times 20 houses. That's $500 a day scooping dog poop. 25 times 25, $625 a day scooping dog poop. 25 times 30, $750 a day scooping dog poop. Are you going to be tired at the end of the day? Are you going to be tired after scooping 30 houses a day? You're damn right you're going to be tired. But if you do that 5 days a week, you brought in $3,750 that week scooping dog poop. As a solo scooper, but let's say for instance, you don't want to scoop 30 houses because you're like, that's just too much. I know when I was younger and the kids were younger, doing 30 houses just wasn't doable for me. So that's why where that 25 was kind of like a sweet spot, but 20 houses was more manageable because I was able to drop the kids off at school, go scoop my 20 houses, and then I was able to pick them up from school. So let's just do the 25 times 20, which is $500 a day, which is no chump change. Like that's still excellent money as a solo person. And you're doing that 5 days a week. That's still $2,500 per week scooping dog poop. And we can times that out by 52 weeks, which is $130,000. And then we divide that out by 12 because there's 12 months in the year. And that's $10,800 and some change scooping dog poop. And this doesn't include any of those one-time cleans that come in, because a lot of times these customers, when they come to you as weekly service, they're gonna need an initial clean because they haven't been able to scoop their dog poop in quite some time. And in the video I was talking about earlier in this video, where I was charging $50 per one-time clean, that is way outdated pricing, as my initial cleans, like to even get on my route, now those at a minimum are starting at $50, and they go all the way up to $90, $100, $150, $200, just depending on how much dog poop is in their yard. But my sweet spot really right now is around $90 to $110 for that first initial visit. Now, if they have a freshly scooped yard, because they've been maintaining it, they just want to come on, I still charge them a $20 onboarding fee, or being compensated for the time it took me to onboard them, take extra notes when I get to the property. And I just want to make sure that they have some skin in the game, because a lot of these people say that they have scooped the yard, their husband's been taking care of it, their kids have been taking care of it, but they take care of it with their eyes closed. And they don't do as good of a job as you and me are going to do, because we are professional pooper scoopers. We're there solely to make sure we're taking care of that waste, and that is our main focus. We're not being forced to be there. It is a privilege for us to be there and to take care of that waste for our customer. So it doesn't matter which way you want to do it. If you want to do 20 houses a day, or if you want to do the 30 houses a day, you're still making over $100,000 a year scooping dog poop. Let me say that again. Let this sink into you. You can make over $100,000 a year as a solo pooper scooper. For many of us, it's life-changing. It was life-changing for me and for my family. And the really cool thing is these customers usually stick around month after month because they're on a reoccurring subscription model. Me personally, I bill all of my customers on the first of every month through Jobber. Their credit cards get charged at 9 p.m. every single month, which is really nice. It's like a set it and forget it model. And as long as we stay consistent, we are providing excellent service and going above and beyond for our customers. For the most part, a lot of them stay on long term. I still have customers with me that have been with me since the beginning of my business. Now, are they paying $25 a week? They're not. They're still kind of on my old pricing model where I've kind of raised their rates, but like not really, because they're like a part of my original 12. But I've had long-term customers. And the reason why customers drop off is financial reasons. Their dog dies, they move, a divorce happens, or they're not happy with our service, and that sucks. But we try to eliminate the unsatisfied customers as much as possible, and so that's why we really try not to do over 30 houses, because that's a lot of houses. You really got to be hustling and bustling for 30 houses. You got to be on the move. And if you like reoccurring revenue, say woohoo down in the comments. And like I said earlier, I can't help you find your customers, but in 2024, there are so many ways to find customers, and social media is an excellent free way. I've built my business on social media. I have also built it in the physical world as well. I did a lot of face-to-face interactions, going into other small businesses, dropping off business cards and donuts and introducing myself, and just really leaning into the fact that I was a brand new business owner. I'm here to introduce myself, help me. I'm a female business owner. You know, whatever it is that you feel that the niche you're going to fall into. And I really leaned into being a small business owner. I wanted people to know that I'm just trying to figure this out. And I really think that that had a huge impact, because who doesn't want to root for the underdog? I have so many people now that have been following me on social media, and they've seen the startup of the company of like the Cobalt with the magnet. And now they see these beautiful branded vehicles, and they've been able to come with me along the journey, and they're just like blown away. So getting 100 customers within your first year in business is very, very doable. You just have to be incredibly intentional with trying to get business or get customers. They're not just gonna come to you. It is a poop scooping business. So a lot of the challenges that we face right now is creating awareness that this service is available, providing a safe space for them to contact you and talk to you, because this is an intimate service. You know, not a lot of people want to admit that they're too lazy to scoop up their dog poop, or they don't have time for it, or whatever the people are saying out there, okay? So it's an intimate service. So you want to make these people, these potential customers, feel comfortable to come to you and have a conversation. Because a lot of times some women will call you and they'll be like, I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed. And they truly are embarrassed about it. And I'm like, it's fine. That's the reason why I'm in business, is to be able to take care of this for you. Because I understand life gets crazy busy. And I'm so happy that I'm able to help you. So if you're wanting to just get started, set yourself a goal. Say, okay, I want 100 customers this year. So that means I need to get 2 customers per week, okay? That's your goal, is to make sure you're bringing, and then, you know, sometimes you lose customers, so you might have to up that, be like, well, I need to bring in 4 customers this week to compensate for the couple that I lost, because it happens. I want to keep it real with you. It's the ebbs and flows. But just know, I didn't have a lot of business sense when I got started. I was just kind of piecing everything together as I was going. And if I can do it, you can do it. It really does take dedication. You need to be dedicated. This isn't get rich overnight scheme. This isn't people are going to flock to you when they find out about your business. It's going to take some time for them to warm up to you and to get comfortable. And you have to work on yourself as a business owner, and you need to be in this for the long haul and say, all right, I'm going to give it an extended amount of time to really make this happen, because the potential is there. I'm telling you, I'm 5.5 years in. I didn't know what it was going to look like in the beginning. I had no idea. I just knew I was going to grow this business, and I was going to do it 1, 2, 3 customers at a time. And how I was going to do that? With a pooper scooper bucket, a rake, trash bags, sanitizer, and dedication. And I know I didn't talk about how to get the customers, but don't worry, because my next video, I'm going to talk about how to get customers from different avenue channels, because there is a variety of them. And I'm calling in my reinforcement, my friend William, the owner of Swoop Scoop. He's done a few $1 million in poop scooping revenue, and he has the Poop Scoop Millionaire course. He knows how to put it all into words and make it super simple. So I'm calling in the reinforcements so I can make a banger of a video for you.